dripping in finesse.
Oh, I love
You
it.
see how I dropped it? You wax poetic.
I love it, man.
As in finesse Mitchell. What's
Hello,
up?
everybody. What's up?
How you
What's up?
doing?
Congratulations
Thank you
once
very
again.
much. Thank you.
Man
Thank
of
you.
many talents, man of many jobs also.
Well, I don't have enough. I need about 5 more jobs.
5 more?
To sustain the lifestyle that I'm accustomed to.
Or 2 good jobs
Or 2
with
good.
huge paychecks.
There you go.
attached.
Or
So
maybe
get-
1 good job.
Or
with a huge
1.
paycheck.
Or just 1.
We take whatever we can get.
Absolutely,
all right?
man.
So, Finesse, I appreciate you spending time with me this morning. So, let's talk about you being funny,
Yes.
comedy.
Mm-hmm.
I always like to know how people got started. What made you think, what inspired you to be funny, and how'd you get started in the whole comedy business?
I think I just wanted to do something.
Uh-huh.
You know, I was always a performer, a great dancer when I was little.
A dancer?
You know,
Like
no,
a real dancer?
no,
Oh,
no,
pop
no.
lock?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
okay,
know,
all right,
just,
okay.
you know,
I thought you were talking about
street dancing,
okay,
you know.
all right.
My mom used to always just say, "You're so funny, you're so funny." And then when we saw the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air came out, and my mom started, he getting your check. That boy right there is getting your check because you are just like that. So, you know, I used to watch and became a big fan of Will Smith. And then BET Comic View came out, and then I started just watching a lot of comedy. And I was, man, that seems like dope. I want to do that one day. But what I really wanted to do was be a rapper.
Okay.
So the name was Finesse.
Okay.
I was writing lyrics and raps, but my voice, it didn't have that, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, so I sounded whack.
Okay.
And the rhymes were cool. I just sounded why
not produce then? You could have been a producer.
I don't
Yeah, that
know.
wasn't your
But back
thing.
then,
All right.
you know, this is in front of the camera face.
Oh, I understand.
You know what I'm saying?
You got the looks. Yeah, I understand. You got the looks.
So,
yeah.
So I was like, all right, I can't be a rapper. So then I wanted to be in a. So then I transitioned to being a singing group.
Okay.
Me and 3 other people. Like we just saw 4th Avenue today.
Right.
And so I wanted to be in a group, and so I got into a group in college. At the University of Miami.
Okay.
It was called New Image. Yeah, at the University of Miami, the U. And and I found out that I was the one that couldn't sing. Like as a group, when we harmonized and all that stuff, sound dope. And I never had a solo, so but I was in the group. But then when it came time to like go in the studio and record and lay down parts, so you know everybody come out the booth be like, Finesse, you up.
Okay.
And I go in there by myself, and the engineer would be like, wait a minute. Okay, let's play it back. Okay. Yeah, you were a little pitchy. All right, let's play it back. Yeah, you're a little flat. Yeah, come on out. Come on out the booth. And then it was just like.
Are these original songs? Or?
Yeah, it was original songs. So the group had one of them conversations like, you want to be the manager? So I went from being in the group to being the manager. They put me out the damn group. How you put an 18-year-old out the group? I founded the group.
Yeah. And they kicked you out?
So I came to manager.
What'd you sing? You remember any lyrics from I want to hear you sing. Now I'm curious.
No.
No?
No.
You got nothing?
It was just, I mean, I can sing now, but back then I don't even remember those songs.
Okay,
but
all right.
If you think you're lonely now. Okay. Baby, yeah. Wait until Okay. I don't want to give you my real voice.
I understand.
That's my podcast.
Right. That's your podcast and your comedy. I understand. That's how you roll. All right, so you're out of the group
She
now.
wore a raspberry beret. Okay.
You got many skills. You
I
got
man,
many
I'm
levels
all over
there.
the place.
You all over the place. So they kicked you out of the group, or they put you, or you left, or whatever.
I left.
You left the group.
Yes.
Then what?
I went solo.
You went solo.
Yeah.
And what happened after that?
When I got back home, I cried.
Okay.
So when I say I went solo, I mean I just left and went home
You mean you
by
left
myself.
the building solo?
By myself. Yeah, and they finished recording the album. But I was playing football as well.
Okay.
So
you played at the U?
I played at the U.
Okay.
And I played for my first 2 years, and it was great. And then I got super distracted with I was a big frat guy, fraternity, Kappa Alpha Psi. So we were throwing all the parties. And then you had to be at football practice, and that was like a full-time job. And then unfortunately, my major was civil engineering. So none of that worked. None of that worked.
So wait, you're in a fraternity throwing parties.
Yes.
You're at the U playing football.
Yes.
And your major was civil engineering.
Yes.
Wow.
So after my second consecutive 1.5 GPA, I got kicked off the team.
Okay.
Because I didn't have above the 2.0 or whatever to play sports. And then I just focused on graduating. I focused on what I wanted to actually do and why I was at the University of Miami. Because I swear for the first 2 years, I was just there.
Right.
You know, I was going to class.
You were having a good time, I'm sure,
I was
though,
having
right?
a good time. I was the social
Yeah.
You know, and I was just there, and I was just winging it.
Yeah.
You know, I was using my talents in school and with my personality to just wing it.
Right.
And some exams you get a C plus, some you get a B plus without even trying. But I got a lot of D's. I got a lot of.
You know what? You and I have that in common.
Yeah.
You know, on the first semester at Jackson State,
Mm-hmm.
I almost flunked out.
Mm-hmm.
I was on probation the very first semester.
Yeah.
Like I got there in September, I was on probation in December.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't throwing parties, but I attended a lot of parties.
Mm-hmm.
And the ratio of girls to guys,
Yes.
7-1.
I believe it.
That's all I'm saying.
And with University of Miami, 7-1, but they were all Jewish and Cuban. But
I'm sure they were still
but
cute.
they were still cute.
Right,
But you know what, man? I realized that after an entire year of school, and then my second year going out and getting past that first semester, so a year and a half of school, I only had 12 credits. And my mom said, hell to the no, no, no. Hell to the no. And so that's when I realized, you know what? I'm not going pro. I know this.
Yeah.
So let me figure this out. Let me figure out what I really want to do. And I just became a student. I stayed the frat guy, but I just really focused on school. I hooked up with a girl who was always going to the library. I didn't even know what a library was until I met her.
Wow.
So
okay.
It just really changed my whole thinking. And people always say put yourself around like-minded people.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what I did, and I'm glad. Graduated.
Okay.
Became a much better person, more well-rounded person.
Okay.
And got out of that fraternity bubble and that football bubble, and just got into like the progression of life bubble. And once I actually did start doing stand-up, which was basically an open mic night.
Right.
I went to an open mic night where I had been given free tickets to a comedy club. We invited like 8 people because we all had to. We didn't know anything about the 2-drink minimum.
Okay.
We just thought we were gonna go in there and order water and watch comedy.
And then it was like, no.
They was like, no, you have to order alcohol or a food.
Right.
So and all the girls was just saying, I'll take a Hennessy with that. They was ordering, looking at us like, you know, I know they got it, you know.
Right.
And all the dudes were broke.
Yeah.
And so the host at the time said, we're gonna have a joke contest. Whoever wins the joke contest, we'll take care of your 2-item minimum.
Okay.
For your table.
All right.
And that's what happened, bro. That was my first introduction. Everybody looked at me. All the fellas was like, get your ass up there.
Really?
I was like, I don't have no joke. They was like, get up there. So I made up a joke in the moment. I think I went 3rd, but my joke ended up winning. It was a joke I just made up. It made sense to everybody in the room that night.
Okay. Did it surprise you? Because you said
did.
You were funny, but
I knew I was funny, but that was my first time on a stage. I didn't have stage fright. I took my time. And I just delivered it to space.
Okay.
Sometimes you get up there and you start looking at people. That's the wrong thing to do. Right. You don't look back at people looking at you.
Yeah.
You just kind of look out and just start talking and performing. And that was pretty much it. There was a heckler there that night, and she kept saying, anybody who got up, even the host, she'd be like, and the host was like, and she was older, so he kept saying, ma'am, I'm gonna give you one more chance before we kick you out.
Right.
So there were times when she'd just be quiet, but you know, when different open micers would get up there, so it was just annoying. So when it was time for me to tell my joke, I said, you know, how many of y'all went to public school? And everybody clapped. And then I said, okay, well, you know, in public school, they got a different drill, an alarm for every type of natural disaster or anything, you know, that for safety. I said, you know, so being in South Florida, you know, for a hurricane, you know, drill, they got the ding, 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 and you know what to do. I said for a tornado drill, it was and I said, and for the fire drill, we didn't have a bell or alarm. We just had that drunk bitch in the back going, and that's what happened. The whole crowd was like, and the dude was like, winner!
And you won. So you won.
And I won. We didn't have